You're now tuned in to the Lady Charmaine live show, and I'm your host, Lady Charmaine. And as always, I got another great interview for you today. And I tell you who it is coming up right after this. My guest today is an actress who has starred in films and television shows like One-on-One, Dr. Dolittle, Dr. Dolittle 2 and 3, Fat Albert, Hotels for Dogs, Let's Stay Together, and They Call Me Kat. And she is here today to talk about season 2 of Disney Channel's The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, premiering on February the 1st. Help me welcome to the Lady Charmaine live show, Miss Kyla Pratt. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you.
Well, you know what, Kyla, I got to say this because I cannot believe that little Kyla got kids. I'm like, Kyla got kids, and not only kids, girl, they look just like you. You spit them out. Did you ever think your kids was going to look just like you?
I did, but that's just me being cocky and saying my genes are strong.
Oh, girl, they strong. I mean, we got Penny Prowls running around here. We got 3 of y'all now.
Yeah, but I've always known that I wanted to be a mom. So of course I always hope they look like me, but it's amazing because they look like their dad too. It depends on who they're with.
Okay. Well, you know what? I was going to talk to you about your career because I see you began your career at the age of 8 years old. Now, did you have a desire to be an actress at that age, or was that like a dream for your family, that they put on you, or did you just see a show and was like, you know what, I can do that?
No, I had a desire for it because I grew up watching my mom. My mom is an actress, and I watched her perform and do a lot of plays based in L.A., and I even got to be an extra in a couple of her plays when I was younger. My brothers and I were able to. And so when the opportunity came about, I just looked at it as, hey, I get to be like my mom and play pretend, and this is going to be fun, and I just literally fell in love with it.
Yeah, and you're so good at it as well. You're such a natural, I guess, watching your mom, and when you see that, you just pick up. I think our kids kind of like get that from us sometimes a little bit because we just put that in them because they watch us. But before I go, I would be remiss to give you my condolences for your co-star, Leslie Jordan. And you're welcome. And I just had to ask you, what's one of your favorite, one or two, because I'm sure you got many favorite memories of Leslie on the show?
Oh, that's hard to pick one because Leslie Jordan was just an absolute light.
Yeah.
He was exactly who he showed the world that he was. And to be around him, he just changed your energy no matter what. So me personally, I feel blessed to have known him and to be in his presence. And I think one of my favorite things about him was just, his stories that he told us about the industry. He's been in the industry for so long, and I'm happy that he got some amazing recognition towards the last couple years of his life. And he got to really just live. But to hear his stories, and he had a story for every single person that he ever worked with. And most of them, and his stories and his dirty jokes. He could tell a dirty joke like no other. And I was always the one that was like, Leslie, you can't say that. You're going to get into, you can't say that out loud. Like, you can say that to me, but don't say it around other people.
Right.
And he was just, he's just an amazing, he had amazing energy. He's an amazing guy. And it's still difficult because, we became a quick family filming the show Call Me Kat, and to lose him was extremely difficult. But I think just going to work and feeling like he's always there, no matter what, is just what keeps us going.
Wonderful. Well, season 2 of A Louder and Prouder is going to be airing. I cannot believe that it's been almost 22 years that The Proud Family even aired. I cannot believe it's been that long. Did you ever think they would bring the show back?
I can't believe it's been that long either because I'm 22.
Right. Oh, Lord. Okay, look, I'm 23. Okay, I'm with you.
Hey.
So did you ever think they would bring it back?
I don't think I ever thought they would bring it back, but I kind of hoped. I feel like ever since the show ended years ago, that everyone who was involved with it and everyone who watched it felt like we had unfinished business. So I was excited, you know, when I heard that it was coming back and the same creators were involved. So I knew it would have the same essence that it always had. And I'm just happy that we're all here and able to be a part of it. And we all, you know, like, we love doing it. We love being a part of a show that represents us in every single way and has conversations that a lot of people shy away from. And, you know, it helps, we, you know, growing up, we had this type of show, and now, you know, my kids' generation gets to enjoy it too. So I'm just excited that we're here and people are excited for it.
So tell us about the new season. I know you guys are a little older now, so tell us what we can expect.
The new season of Proud Family Louder and Prouder, we are older. We still have the same essence, but we are literally louder and prouder. I never think that we can get louder or prouder. But yeah, every season our writers and producers are always touching subjects that I would have never thought that they would address. And we have amazing guest stars this year. We have Leslie Odom Jr., Gabrielle Union, Jane Lynch. We even have Maury Povich. We have so many people who love our show, who wanted to be a part of it. And we have many more, Anthony Anderson. There's so many people who came in and blessed us with their talents. And we just have, you know, all these different situations that, you know, need to be talked about. One of my favorite things is Sugar Mama and Penny, you know, spending a little more time together, and Penny don't know how to watch her mouth. So let's see how Sugar Mama handles that.
Okay. Well, you know, one of my favorite names on the show is Miss La Cienega Boulevardes. I love that name.
Yes.
Who came up with the name for La Cienega Boulevardes from La Cienega Boulevard? If you don't know, it's a street in Los Angeles. Who came up with that name?
I'm pretty sure our creators, they're very strategic in everything that they do. And even, you know, La Cienega Boulevardes' mom's name is Sunset Boulevardes, which is another street out here. You know, like, I just feel like, you know, they did little things here and there, and La Cienega just rolls off the tongue. So why not have a young girl who's sassy and, you know, giving that Latin flavor, and, you know, and having the name to match, you know?
Right. Well, before we go, I want the audience to learn a little bit about you. You know, so I wanted to know, what are some talents that you may have that we don't know about that you could share with the audience?
Some talents that I have that y'all might not know about. I don't know. I'm pretty open.
Are you a singer?
Let's say, I'll say cooking. I'll say cooking. A lot of people, judge a book by its cover, and they figure, oh, young girls, yeah, they don't be cooking. No, honey, I be throwing it down in the kitchen. Okay, I got people to feed over here. You know.
What's one of your favorite dishes?
Is probably. I'm sorry.
What's one of your favorite dishes?
Like my family's from Louisiana, so I would say anything, you know, seafood, Southern. I love making gumbo. I love making any type of etouffee.
Okay.
Anything. I also, you know, found that I had a bunch of random food allergies a couple of years back. So one of my favorite things now is to find alternatives and make them taste good. So just, you know, eating something like buckwheat pancakes that normally I'd be like, what is that? And creating it at home and making, like, you know, dairy-free options, wheat-free options. And just having fun creating things in the kitchen and feeling accomplished when it comes out tasting good, you know, because I can't do that bland chicken and bland broccoli, no seasoning stuff. I ain't with that life.
I know that's.
So I got to find the healthy way to do it, but be able to fit into my clothes at the same time.
Oh, okay, I know that's right. Okay, so I got another question for you. Did you ever have a secret celebrity crush? And if you did, who was it?
Oh, a secret celebrity crush? I think all of my celebrity crushes were always secret because I was young and I was like, and I wanted it to stay that way. And I was in the industry, so I always felt like if I said something to somebody, they would try to hook it up. And I'm like, no. I don't want to meet them. I wanted to stay a crush. I would say the first person that comes to mind would have to be Usher. I feel like, you know, growing up, he was and still is an amazing performer. And I think every young girl loved him, you know, in high school and stuff like that. So listening to You Make Me Wanna and Nice and Slow and all of that. Yeah, like back in the day, he was, my teenage jam.
Yeah, he was, girl. Look here. Even for the older folks, too, and even for the cougars.
For everybody, though. That's not a surprise.
Right. Even for the cougars, girl. Well, I want to say, Kyla, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was such a pleasure having you, and congratulations on the reboot of of the Proud Family.
But if anybody who wants to follow me can find me at Kyla Pratt, KYLAPRATT, and just follow along with what I'm doing. I'm running these streets, having fun, raising kids, and making TV.
I know that's right.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.